Once again, everyone, and welcome back to another part of my Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory playthrough. Last time we actually talked to Yuko and got access to her account login, which is why right now I'm playing as Yuko's avatar. And right now I'm in the Avalon server. So let's continue. And then there's something behind here. Oh, brother.
あの人が上城の幹部岸辺理恵だよ。でも落ち着いて、その姿なら大丈夫。うまく
ゆうこちゃん、こんなところで何してるのかしら。私との約束の時間よりもまだ早いし、もしかして 誰かとでなわけないわよね。もうゆうこちゃんったら私に会うのがそんなに待ちきれなかったのかしら。でもなんか怪しいんだな。あなた本当にゆうこちゃんよね。
We already know that she is aware that we aren't the real one. Just yes, and let's get this over with.
あなたひょっとして疲れが出ちゃったのね。かわいそう。ダメじゃない、ちゃんと休まなきゃ。それなら今日のお約束はキャンセルしましょう。またね、ゆっくり休むのよ。
見ていてヒヤヒヤしたよ。なんとかごまかせたみたいだけど、私あの人なんだか怖い。
There's definitely something off about her.
だね。あの人が戻ってこないうちに先に進もう。あいつがセキュリティデジモンだよ。待って、倒しちゃダメ。倒したら侵入がバレちゃうもん。戦ってできるだけ弱らせて。ちなみに私は戦えないからね。マルウェアとして改造されたから戦えるようにはできてないんだもん。エリカと同じようなサポートならできるけど、バトルはちょっと。それにあいつ怖いし強そうだし。ほらほら、悠長に構えてる場合じゃないよ。敵が来る。
Apologies for double pressing. What said is it's still warm on in there.
やったね。今のうちにこいつにマルウェアを仕込んじゃおう。これで任務完了だね。どうしたの？
Can Erica be cured?
その質問に関する記憶は共有化されてないみたい。どの記憶を私と共有するかはエリカ次第なの。エリカに直接聞いてみようか。
へへ、作戦大成功だな。こいつが入ったおかげでフーディエにも機動力が出てきたんじゃね。で何食いに行く？作戦成功と新人くんの初単独侵入成功祝いだからな。特別豪勢なもんにしようぜ。それかお嬢もいないし、どうせならちょっぴりいかがわしい店でもなあ、お嬢にはちゃんと声をかけたんだよな。
あ
あ、返事はあった？
いや。
はあ、まだだんまりか。ああ、もうやっぱ俺連れてくれ。
千歳はすごいやつなんだ。エリカが初めて懐いた他人で、エリカと3人でフーディエを作ろうと言い出したのもあいつだ。これは一時期いろいろあって、もうチームなんかコリゴリだと思ってたんだが、今回の仕事、エリカが裏で何か動いていただろう。言わなくていい。俺が知っていると分かると嫌がるからな。好きなようにさせてやってくれ。あいつの方がよっぽど兄貴らしいのかもしれないな。
Lot of messages. A part of it is from development. Okay, I spammed that one, I'll admit. Which I never did check. Yep. There was one hacker memory I didn't check. I picked up a little while ago. Happy Hacker's Record. Here I define several things about hackers. Personality characteristics. Typical hacker personality traits include intellectual prowess and curiosity. Many hackers are loners. However, the recent trend of hacker teams has that some now view these traditional solitary hackers as old-fashioned. Logical thinking is another common trait that hackers share. The ability to draw on or upload knowledge that some consider pointless at any time is also important. They have little interest in social prestige or financial gain. Instead, the things they value are amusement and mental stimulation. There are many hackers who use cracking to make money. However, the majority of hackers take a very dim view of such conduct. I love hacking. Navit. And what's this one? Legendary Digimon? Yeah, I think I would just do, depending on it, I might do all three, but depends on how each one goes. First off, let's try out the Legendary Digimon. Mine is Solarmon. I'll contact it and ask it for details on the case. Hello, are you the one who solves Digimon problems? You're not a counselor? You will still listen to my problem, right? I'm Solarmon. Pleased to meet you. I work in security for a financial institution server. I want you to investigate the head security secret. No, I'm not trying to dig up dirt on my boss or anything like that. Quite the opposite. I look up to my boss, Digimon Gold. Particularly his shiny gold body. Just thinking about it makes me breathless. I wish I had a gold body like that. Starting to feel faint. Alright, I'll get to the point. I want you to investigate the secret of Digimon Gold's body. I must know how I can get such a magnificent body for myself. Why don't I just ask him? I couldn't just go up and ask something like that. Digimon Gold is the big boss. Everyone looks up to him. I'm just a nobody. I get nervous just making reports to him for work. No way I could bring myself to ask something like that. A case is a case. Does that mean you'll do it? Hey, I'll send you the location of the server where he is. Good luck. Hey, over here, stop. On firewall? It's really strong. Server was hacked a little while ago. Security has really stepped up after that. Might be a little difficult to get in. I'm used to coming and going as I please. Sorry, I forgot to mention it. You can handle it? That's a relief. Yeah, but now I gotta switch up the team a little bit.
Hack. 開始だ。いっけー。
Actually, now that I think about it, since I got that memory up, I don't have to switch out the team. Just have to add one champion level. I said piles of sandwiches and waffles look like they hit the roof. Oh boy. Got that dog from the station, right? I see him. And if you go. You hackers never cease to amaze me. When inviting a hacker to the server I'm supposed to protect, can't help but feel a little guilty. Where's Digimon? He should be here. But he's always moving around the server to monitor security. Just look around, you'll run into him soon enough. You don't have that kind of time? Alright, it would be a disaster if an outsider was discovered in the server. New security system being tested on this server. There should be a short time lag before the administrator is notified. So this is the best chance you have for moving around the server. Although... Or Digimon him to you? You think you can do it? After sneaking in the detective, you're just gonna let him know you're here? That sounds dangerous. The security guards will be here soon. Intruder, who are you? Oh, Digimon Gold is really here. Solamon, did you arrive before me? Oh, you mean to say you deliberately attacked the server in order to lure me here? Have a reason? Must be something malicious. Come quietly, intruder.
さあ行こう。いっけ
You lured me here to defeat me. A cunning ploy indeed. Oh, that's not it. He's not an intruder. What do you mean? Do you know this person? You came to ask me something? So you break into this server and cause all this commotion just to ask me a question? You're genuinely sorry that I want to take this any further. But what is it that you are willing to risk capture just to ask me? Want to know the secret of my golden body? Why would a human want to know such a thing? I see. So Solar Moth hired you to ask me. I'm sorry, I wasn't brave enough to ask you directly, so I hired this human to do it. I really look up to you and I want a magnificent golden body just like yours. You just want to know how to get a golden body? That's right. Very disappointed, but there's no secret. Not at all? I used to be a Solar Moth, just like you. I simply worked hard as a security guard, and one day I digivolved into my current form. So I just need to work hard? What's a digivolution form? Exactly. Digimon look very different after they digivolve. That's how I went from being a Solar Mon to what I am now. No secret. No need to thank me. I can't believe I lost to a human. I still have some ways to go as head of security. If you were a real intruder, we would be in serious trouble. I must reevaluate my abilities and apply myself to make sure I'm up to the job. Now, instead of punishing us, you're disciplining yourself. You're so cool. Thanks for talking to Gardramon Gold for me. He talks to me all the time now. Working much harder than before, and Gardramon Gold is being so supportive. Being supported by someone I admire so much is like a dream. He said I should be able to digivolve like him if I keep up the hard work. I give enough hope of ever being like him. Knowing that he used to be a Soromon just like me is really encouraging. He doesn't just look impressive, he's so wise. I want to be just like him. And I know that if I work hard enough, I'll have the same magnificent golden body one day. Thanks to you, my days are filled with hope again. Once I get my cool new golden body, I'll be sure to visit you and show it off. Thief who doesn't steal. We have an odd thief. He doesn't seem to steal anything. Getting all of us together for a job? That's pretty extravagant. Who's the client? The Aquarium and Ikebukuro. The client is a fish? Of course not. It's the aquarium manager. It's a theft case. Seems some thieves have been breaking in. Too bad. Sounds like an ordinary case. The theft? Surely that's more of a police matter. The police have passed on the case to us. So it's not just an ordinary case. I see you're all here. Thanks for agreeing to this. Let me introduce the client. This is Mr. Mizushita, manager of the Ikebukuro Aquarium. Keep in mind that everything we discuss must be kept absolutely confidential. And I'll explain the situation. Fish have been going missing from our tanks every night for some time now. Because of the cunning method employed by the thieves, it took us more than a month to notice anything was wrong. Hang on a sec. Can I ask some first? Guess what? What fish have been stolen? Stars, sea bream, flounders, and seahorses. Well, maybe the thieves want to start their own aquarium. This is no laughing matter. You should take it more seriously. Hey, you laugh and he gets mad at me. What else was stolen? Some sharks. I thought sharks were huge. How could they steal them? Sharks in aquariums are a small species. They're only about 30 centimeters long. Never knew there were small sharks. They don't sound very scary. Fish, conger eels, jellyfish, sardines, spider crabs, and even penguins and sea otters have also been stolen. That many? Let me see, what else? What about cod? Or any cod stolen? No, we don't have any cod in the aquarium. Oh, I see. Erica, the issue isn't what was stolen. How could you not notice all those missing animals for a whole month? Well, thieves, they employ very cunning methods. Yeah, right. Are you sure it's not because you old geezers aren't up for the job? I don't know what to say to that. Show some respect for your elders. Hackers rely on information to do their job, so you should everything the client has to say. Is that right, Ryuji? That's right. Sorry for the interruption, please continue. You don't know why, but the thieves always return the animals to where they belong after a few hours. Huh? What the? The exhibits are stolen during the night and returned before we open the next day. More specifically, they usually returned after about an hour. That's why we didn't notice it for over a month. I can see why. How? Pardon me? It means how did you eventually notice what was going on? Oh, I see. Unless something happens, the CCTV camera footage is wiped every month without being watched. Member of our staff knows what was happening while erasing the footage. It showed some masked men carrying away the tanks at lightning speed. And they returned in about an hour and put them back exactly the same place, right down to the millimeter. That sure is strange. Why would they do such a thing? That's what makes this case so bizarre. They risk being caught just to return what they took. Isn't it the police's job to investigate this? Ordinarily, yes, but my superiors have been at loggerheads about how to handle it. I'll spare you the details, but this case isn't technically classified as theft. Legally, theft is the intention to permanently deprive the owner of property. If that can't be proven, it can't be considered theft. The perpetrator's behavior of always returning the exhibits means that the owner isn't permanently deprived of his property. Of course, if we knew who they were, we could know them for trespassing on private property, but trespassing cases aren't a high priority. My superiors have decided that we can't spare the resources to investigate this case right now. Come off it. That sounds like an excuse for being lazy. It's a bit of an exaggeration. Detective Matayoshi can't be everywhere at once. Okay, Ryuji, I've got thick skin. That's why I've resorted to bring Mr. Mizushita here to meet with you in secret. The aquarium is actually scheduled to undergo a major renovation soon. Word that this gets out, we might end up losing our grant and might even have to shut down permanently. Suppose it would be risky to grab a grant to an aquarium where thieves can come and go at will. CCTV footage is evidence of trespassing. We can find out who they are. I'll arrest them. Just tell us everything else you know, then we'll decide whether or not to take the case. Thieves always make their move during gaps in the security guard's patrol schedule. Of course, we change the routes and overs every day. Even so, they always know the times when there are the fewest guards. But security, do you have motion sensors for infrared beams? These disable our security system so the alarm never goes off. Is it some crappy old security system? Far from it. It's brand new. Well, the thieves must be a highly skilled hacker. I heard there's lots of top-notch hackers in Eden. You don't suspect us, do you? Of course not. Matayoshi told me all about you. Said you wouldn't be capable of doing something like this. How nice of him to say that. Didn't mean that. It just meant that you wouldn't be capable of committing a crime like that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be asking for your help. Isn't that right, Mr. Mizushita? Sorry, phrased that badly. Would really like Hui to uncover the truth and catch the culprits. What's it going to be? I think we should take the case. Let's take it. I'm a little curious to find out exactly what's going on. I knew you'd take it. Thanks. Thank you. Let me just check two things. Every single stone exhibit was returned, right? Yes, I checked with our keepers. Nothing is missing. And finally, was anything added? Added? Please check for any familiar decorations, stones, or anything else. I will. What should I do if I find something? Contact us straight away. Make sure you don't touch it. Understood. Thanks again. I'll leave it to you. Okay, let's go over the case. Every night, a group of masked men invade the security guards and steal one of the aquarium's exhibits. And they come back and return soon after. I see. What do you mean? Do you know who they are? No idea. How about you? Maybe the criminals love fish. Not enough to look at them. I want to swim with them. Why would they go to the trouble of returning them? Maybe they realize they're too difficult to keep. You have to control the water temperature, water quality, and stuff like that. It's difficult even for a professional. So the next day, they steal different fish. Within an hour, realize they also difficult to keep and then return them. And repeat that 30 times? They'd have to be really stupid, or there's somewhere missing. In any case, we need more clues. I agree. Hang on a sec. Connected to the aquarium server. I'll take a look at the security system logs. Found some? Looks like the thieves accessed it via cyberspace. They've deleted the logs, but that's not enough to stop me. They've been careful, but not careful enough. There's no traces of the deleted logs. Let's do it. Damn, they've covered their tracks. Forward the data to me. I think I know how to uncover their route. Okay, you take things from here. Once we know where they access the server from, he and I will hack them. That sound good to you? Got the address. Right, let's go. Be careful. See that? Did you say that to Ryuji? I'm sure she did. Might as well use it. There's someone there. Is there a girl? Welcome to my aquarium. I'm Inamo Tuckets. You see? Once again, apologies if I butchered it. Surprised you found this place. Any of the police? We're like detectives. Doesn't matter who you are. I've got nothing on me. Can we ask you some questions? What is this place and what are you doing here? As you've come all this way, I'll give you a special tour of my aquarium. You didn't answer either of my questions. You notice? This place looks exactly like the Ikebukuro Aquarium. Observant. It's a perfect digital copy of the aquarium's buildings, facilities, and animals. It's almost complete. See, so you did to create this place. Did you really need to resort to theft? You can find lots of similar data for fish and buildings on the net. I get somewhere isn't good enough. It has to be a perfect reproduction. Building and decor can be recreated from photos, but how animals look and move can't be scanned from ordinary photos or videos. Yet they have some very rare fish. There's no information anywhere about the types of tanks, equipment they use. As if I could just go up to them and ask their precious fish and equipment, right? I see, so you steal them, copy them, and then return them. Steal? Please don't use that word. I just borrowed them and scanned them with a 3D scanner. No one can accuse me of stealing. So it seems that you are suspected of trespassing on private property. I hate that. In a virtual world, people are afraid to go anywhere they like. The real world is so full of restrictions. Although you're not quite right. I didn't actually trespass. What do you mean? Breaking into the aquarium, finding the exhibit, removing it, and then returning it safe and sound, all within a short space of time. They're a team of international super thieves. They didn't leave any evidence, and I haven't committed any crime. You hire someone to do hacking as well? Ask the Digimon, a hacker to help with that. Of course, I didn't do anything myself. Any evidence is long gone by now. The most difficult part was scanning everything perfectly in the short time between acquiring the exhibits and returning them. I bought an entire studio for that. So it's just a very expensive hobby. It takes more than money. I had to be smart too. That's why you'll never pin anything on me. I haven't caused anyone any trouble, even you. And look, this place is almost finished. My own private aquarium. Well, I have to hand it to you. This place certainly looks beautiful. Thank you. That makes me so glad to hear. But it doesn't sit right with me. It's also the ugliest thing I've ever seen in a sense. Ugly? What do you mean? Yeah, you spent a lot of money, but you didn't get your hands dirty. You got other people to do it for you. So much for the perfect crime. The law can't bring you to justice, but unluckily for you, we aren't the law. We're hackers. We'll make sure you're punished. This aquarium will never be completed. Too bad. Looks like I'm going to have to dispatch my first visitors. I knew she seemed too willing to talk. She never intended us to let us leave.
油断するなよ。
You know, it makes sense that these two are actual, the Digimon she's using. I've always wanted to live in an aquarium. What? Especially that aquarium. It's in a tall building where like a seabed for the sky. You have some attachment to that aquarium? Yes, so many memories. And all the time as a child, at least once a week. It's also where I went on my first date. They're going to have a major renovation soon. Did you hear about that? Yes, we did. I was shocked when the final design was announced. It looked more like a nightclub or casino. Going to have pop groups singing with tropical fish. Don't you think that's tacky? Yeah, I'll be honest, it is a bit tacky. That makes me feel a little bit better. At least someone agrees with me. I thought about starting a petition to keep the aquarium as it is, but they probably wouldn't even take notice. Things never go my way in the real world. So I decided to preserve it myself. Just as it's always been, and just how I remembered it. I understand how you feel. I kept trying to think of ways to make the aquarium mine. And all said and done, you didn't intend to cause anyone any trouble. Just wanted to recreate the aquarium for yourself, correct? That's right. We can't just look the other way. Memories aren't preserving data. They're something you keep inside you for the rest of your life. Maybe you're right. No one reform me, just do it. Looks like you got this case all wrapped up. The aquarium will send payment. What's the matter, Ryuji? Why a long face? There's something bothering me about this case. Hope it turns out to be nothing. By the way, I met the perpetrator. Can't go into detail, but she's the only daughter of a very wealthy man. Recently passed away and left his entire fortune. Her father's dead? And recently? But she hired people to steer the exhibits and hack security? Surely there's no evidence? Exactly. That's why Aquarium has dropped the complaint. It receives extremely rare creatures from other aquariums and research institutes around the world for special exhibits and the like. And rumors of security problems would soon put an end to that. And we know who was behind it all. After being arrested, she promised she'd never do it again. The aquarium is happy to leave it at that. So, she'll be released tomorrow. Sir! Calm down, Ryuji. I know how you feel, but we have no other choice. No one was hurt and no actual damage was caused. I'm sure you agree she's learned her lesson. No, I don't. How can you release her so soon? She's not being charged. We can't just hold her. If not tomorrow, she'll be out in a few days. Call the aquarium manager. Right now. Why? I'm going to the aquarium. Wait here. Ryuji, Matayoshi, did you find what you were looking for? Ryuji was right. We found a nasty little surprise. I couldn't believe it. What did you find? I don't feel comfortable saying it in front of Erica. Fine, she's a hacker just like us. Plastic explosives said to be detonated remotely at any time. They were attached to the undersides of all the tanks that were returned. They're small, but detonate them all at once would level the place. Explosives? But why? Good question. How'd you know they'd be there? I suspected it right from the start. She created an exact copy of the aquarium in her own private cyberscape. It was as if she'd find time and space itself, as well as herself. I had to ask myself what someone of that mindset would do once they accomplished everything they'd set out to do. Tell us what she intended to do. I fear that she tried to keep the aquarium all to herself, assuring the one in the real world, even though she knew it's about to be renovated. Don't look so worried. Unless she actually presses the detonator, everything I just said is nothing more than a theory. We don't have any evidence that she planted the explosives. Once again, we can't pin anything on her. By now, she's probably moved the virtual aquarium to a small server and disappeared off to somewhere far away from here. I'm annoyed we can't hold her to account, but at least nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator now. The only positive is no one's been hurt in all this. An unusual case. Nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator. However, there might be a catastrophic result somewhere else instead. Somewhere else? What do you mean? Memories aren't about preserving data. They're something you keep inside you for the rest of your life. What do you mean by that? Nonsense, this is where I'm going to stay for the rest of my life. I may be missing a few touches, but it's all mine. When I press this detonator, my aquarium will be the only one like it in the world. Nation program activated. All data in this cyberspace will be erased. Please log off immediately. What's going on? Erased. Ow. Why? That was cold blood, Ryuji. You want to know what happened to that girl? Okay, I'll let you in now, little something. When we went to see her, I installed a program to delete all data in that cyberspace. I linked the execution key to the detonation signal for the explosives she planned in the real aquarium. That's all I did. Memories are about preserving data. You keep them inside you. Maybe I'm naive, but because of this high-tech age we live in, that's what I truly believe. You think I got through to her? I wonder if she could resist pressing the detonator. Yeah, I think this is a good place to say to wrap things up. As always, if you enjoy the content, hit the subscribe button because it always does help me, and I am hoping to hit 500 by the end of the year. But as always, till next time, everyone, I'll see all of you guys later. See ya.